Welcome to the Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Monday, August 6th, 2018, and today in our Tech News Update we have Bangladesh that apparently turned off mobile internet service after protests turned violent from the death of 2 students in a road accident. And basically it just shows that you can switch it off when you want, when things don't go your way. And of course the government says that they did that for the well-being of everyone. Well, if you wanted to have the timeline feature in Chrome with the extension, well, it was removed after a trademark issue with Microsoft. Apparently, Microsoft doesn't like the fact that it used the Windows timeline feature extension. So they had to kind of remove the word Windows from it. You know, that's Microsoft for you. Very, very kind of unusual in whatever way of doing things, and you know, honestly, who cares? But anyways, it should be back in the store soon, as of course they have fixed the issue and reapplied for the fact that the app should be at some point you know, activated somewhere. iFixit teardown of the new Surface Go gives it a score of 1 out of 10. It is pretty much impossible to repair this device. It has a very small battery, which surprised everybody. And unfortunately, this is a trend that's getting stronger and stronger. More and more devices, totally impossible to repair. It's just crazy. Well, a few months ago, we were talking about Facebook that would release a dating app or a dating site to its own site. Well, it's almost there. Apparently, internal testing is going on at Facebook with employees actually joining and trying to see if it works. So it wouldn't be surprised that in the next few months we will have that new dating site of Facebook available. A interesting claim from Venezuela. So there was a assassination attempt to the Venezuelan president, and basically it seems, according to their report, that a drone was used to try to kill the president. So apparently this is an interesting side to using drones, and you know, thinking about it, yeah, these things can probably do pretty much everything you want. Google China is not something that a lot of employees find interesting. It seems that Google employees are actually a little mad at the company, saying that, you know what, if you want to go to China and actually obey the restrictions and the censorship, it's not a good thing, and it's not what Google is all about. But you know what? There's a lot more at stake to just a search engine by going to Google, because to China, because Google will try to, of course, sell tons of things there. A interesting article about jobs and how even the most basic of jobs, say a cashier or a employee that works in, you know, a warehouse, is often, you know, thought of as some of the basic jobs. Well, even those jobs are considered tech jobs by employers, because there is use of computers a lot of the time. And what simply meant that if you are applying for one of those basic jobs, but you have or show skills of computers, you're actually already ahead of the competition there, because they're looking at that. Well, a interesting and sad side to the smartphone prices. A study says that high-end phones are actually getting more and more expensive, and it's pretty much the case. When we look at the latest flagship models, we see that their prices are either same or, for most part, higher than they were for the previous model, where we would think, and you know, for a long time we were thinking that smartphone prices would go down. Now that study says the bad news is that not just the flagship phones are going up, every phone, even the most basic ones, are actually having price hikes. So this is sad news, because it means more and more these devices will actually be expensive. Well, if you're using CCleaner, A lot of users got mad at the latest version. CCleaner, of course, got purchased by Avast, and what's happening right now is that the latest version actually made changes in privacy settings, including the impossible way of just stopping the anonymous telemetry that CCleaner sends to the company. And of course, with all the users going crazy, Avast removed the latest version of CCleaner. Well, TSMC is one of the big Taiwanese chip makers that supply a lot of flagship phones, including the iPhones. Well, this weekend it was hit by a virus that crippled its production, and of course they say that they have recovered over 80% of the production capabilities and that they should be running at 100% later today, but they did say there might be a little bit of delays on some smartphones due to this. Well, a US and a UK program, they're both are actually working. I did read the one about the UK, but by searching I saw that the US also has interesting programs that actually look at hackers that did bad things, you know, attack businesses, cripple the internet, stole credit card stuff, whatever. And instead of sending them to jail, what they are doing is actually sending them to a reform program that transformed their skills into what would be professional skills for good. And in exchange for becoming good hackers, they actually don't go to jail. I think that's not a bad idea, honestly, because why not? You know, these guys, and a lot of them have amazing skills. Why not just, you know, have them change? Well, this was the Tech News Update for Monday, August the 6th, 2018. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching our videos.